Oh, I didn't unmute myself. I am stupid. Hello, it is I, Anthem, the Queen of Bones, the Mummy Mommy, and on Thursdays, your DM. Welcome back for those who were watching live earlier. Um, Sorry for the delayed startup. We have been having technical difficulties. Um, yeah, just yeah. Hex has got his mic working. Well, he has swapped out mics so that it can be heard.
Yes. Upgrade the PC. Mic goes down.
Hey, girls, what is that? Soup? Ice cream.
Double check that I am using. Okay, yes, I am turtle.
So it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Okay. Oh. Last time I've been. The party managed to eat themselves across most of the Badlands, the opposite corner of their intended destination. There in which it'd be a small village found over burial mound. After some study, clear that this place is in some way to a black wasp, Qogi, elemental. Curious, trying to approach this burial mound. Party has found themselves combating oppressive and I don't think rejective is a word, but it's manipulated gravity that's simply trying to keep them. Trying to think, missing anything in the summer. Ah, yes, Rivet conversed with Vitai via the mirror. Finding out the manner in which others attempt to build their bond. Alright, yes. After Kriv prayed to Pelor to allow passage through his domain as part of their planar travel, the whole party ended up in the Fortress of the Sun. Within Pelor's part of the celestial plane.
Yeah, that happened.
A trial was posed, asking the whole party what Riv meant to them. Once everyone had said that, asked what Riv had to say for himself. Pleased with his response, Pello put a bit of his light in the eyes of the Phoenix amulet, making the light it gives off count as daylight, and allowing him a one-time use of divine intervention. Not a barrel mount, barrow. 6-7 foot tall black obelisk. The faces of the black wasp showed those that were bowing before it, though some of the depictions didn't seem like it was a willing submission. As some of them showed signs of not being in positions of reverence, but as if they were trying to stand. But and that's where we find ourselves at the start of this session being 1, 2, 3. Which is probably 124 on Rivet Sheet somehow.
Yep.
Let's swap over to the main map. But hello everybody. Whole party's here. Heck yeah.
We were synced up for a little bit.
Yeah, we were. I still don't know what happened.
I don't have a good explanation for it.
Me neither. I think there's probably at some point when we had like something happen that cut us off at like the hour or 2 hour mark. I just didn't make a note for that one. Probably something like that. Would make the most sense to my brain. Alright, so I believe the last thing attempted was Blix trying to use their
Newfound influence over gravity. Yeah, sounds about right.
championship of Qogi. Oh, being Qogi's. Not war.
I know I slightly fell asleep last time.
Just slightly.
Yeah, just like.
Well then. I believe before that you tried raw strength, Bobrek. Right?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
That was you.
Fabric didn't do anything yet because sleepy.
Oh yeah. It was a sleepy girl.
Yeah, that was when I had to bring my mom to the doctors.
Yeah. Alright. The music I was using. Nope, not that one.
Jeez, this mic is so...
I think it may have been this. I mean, it's probably the last one I closed. Yeah, it's the last one I closed. Sorry, I forgot about the actual sun getting spiked. It was this. Sorry, the meme that got made last time. know what is next. Before this oppressive.
Oh, no. Try pushing his way through since he saw the other two do it.
Mom. So I'm going to be strength as like you're walking
Alright.
towards it and you feel that the world itself, the very force of gravity, is trying to oppose you, weigh you down so you can't move, even
Yeah.
push you back. But of course, it takes a very long time for gravity to move a mountain.
I mean, generally, mountains defy gravity by pushing upwards.
And you quite easily manage to keep pushing forward, like Goku in times 100 gravity. like, like you can see it's like you feel it, you just don't care. like, like for those watching, he's just ever so slightly hunched, just a tiny bit more. Like, um, and you reach the slanted, yeah, it was like an obsidian slab door. With the way the barrow is, it is slanted. At like not quite a full 45-degree angle, but like a 30-degree angle.
Pulling the Brooks.
You see no lock, handle, oh no. Like as if this was just set here to be sealed permanently.
Like looking through my backpack to see if I had rope to be like, okay, you guys, I'll pull you towards me. Don't have rope. I got the rock of gravity.
You can use it. You want
Somehow
to
I
see if
feel like
gravity's
the
working?
gravity. I'm pretty sure the gravity will pull us towards you.
Rock of gravity out. Let's go.
Yep. So you let go of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's everyone standing, watching Lobek make this attempt?
No boy.
I mean, I was at the edge of the gravity field. So, because I was assisting with like anyone going in using my aura, but so, however, like right there at the edge of the field is where I'm standing.
Okay, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Okay, is this a targeted thing?
Yeah, you would have to use your shield, like this.
so this is +3. So 17.
17. Yeah, that's enough. As the rock doesn't fall, it accelerates at impossible velocities towards Crib because it just goes directly outwards from where
Fucking
Thopik went.
railgun.
Yeah, just zoom. But thankfully, with your shield, you're able to like just move to the side and hold it out in front of you, and it just deflects off with like a. The rock of gravity
Sorry.
shatters.
That didn't work.
Oh, as the rock of gravity shatters, the oppressive field around the barrow ceases. The words of chaos.
He's got rid of the gravity.
Huh.
Can now delete that from my inventory. I don't know if me moving from away from here will cause that gravity to come back. So,
For now, should we approach? Look over and
guess?
half expected Skylar to already, for Rivet to already be up there, like examining this thing.
Fair.
Just SpongeBob and Patrick, look at the map, look at the map.
Oh, is that about right? Does Rivet excitedly try to approach?
Crave is definitely walking forward. With purpose, but definitely cautiously.
Pretty fair.
Okay. You start to walk forward, but you feel your feet slip. And when you look over to Rivet, Crib, you see her running on the spot going nowhere. As her feet can't seem to get traction with the ground. And then slowly
having
starts
that
to
issue?
lift off the ground.
Uh-oh.
The gravity in this area is gone.
Okay. Am I also lifting off then?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I think we all are.
Probably a good idea to grab the ground.
I think I'm fucking past that point, unfortunately.
Yeah. Don't you have like some sort of like gadget? Like some sort of grappling hook?
Give me a
She's,
minute. I probably do.
she's a rocket gnome. Rocket gnome.
I think you maybe don't, but I was just making a joke.
No,
Everybody
you
got
joke, but I can totally get myself back to the ground using stupid physics.
Sophia like goes, oh no, and goes to try and jump to get you, and just starts floating.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
will.
can fly.
It bumps into you like one astral to another, sending you sort of like drifting off more.
Okay.
And now Sophia's just kind of like slowly rotating in the air.
I have with me that's heavy. Hold on.
And you can see the bits of the shrapnel of the rock of gravity is kind of like debris in the air.
I think Krev will like slam his axe into the ground to almost try and act like an anchor
Yeah, that works.
Oh, out of my bag of holding, I pull out my old vicious warhammer and I throw it straight upwards so that it equally pushes me back so I get pushed a little closer to the ground.
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes!
All right, that
It was
vicious
either this or
hammer
I shoot a crossbow bolt. This is much
goes up
much more easy to do.
and up and up,
Yep.
and you hit the ground.
I grab the ground, like fistful of grass.
This just looks like Thor threw Mjolnir and didn't hang on. Like this.
You know, I have a feeling that's going to come down eventually and cause a problem for somebody, but that somebody probably isn't me.
Well, if you threw it straight up, theoretically won't it come straight back down, so you'll be the one under.
Yes. Well, that depends on how long it takes.
I suppose that's true.
If anybody got a rope,
I don't think I do. Let me look at my inventory.
I do.
How is Sarah dealing
course.
with the lack of gravity? Racky's currently hanging off a rivet by biting her like collar. It's like. Eh.
I'll try and pull people in. Should have done that earlier, but no rope.
I will sort of axe my way over towards Rivet.
Okay.
How far are we from this
Oh, how far?
rock and where Thobrick is?
Come. Said it was within the edge of the field to the far. I think I said it was like 30 feet. I don't entirely remember.
Only 30 feet.
I remember they were out of your aura when I made them do a second like check for. But at the same time, and that thing's not inactive. That's a long 30 feet.
Forgot to ask. Is Snowbrick the only one anchored to the ground, or is he starting to float too?
No, you're floating.
Great.
Great. The shell has achieved liftoff. The blue shell has been launched.
Oh boy. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got?
You can just grab the floor.
Yep. Grabbing floor.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have to chuck a hand axe into the air, like Rivet did with her hammer.
How's Sarah overcoming?
Grabbing the ground.
Grabbing the ground. Yep.
My big ol' strength.
Yeah. Like you're very easily climbing a wall. That's how you just move at this point. Just like
Mm-hmm.
da-da-da.
Spider-Man style wall crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is awkward, but it seems like we're probably close to something to do with the, the dragon of gravity. I mean, I'd assume.
So I was like, if Rivet did shoot a crossbow, how fast would she move in turn backwards? The answer is 8.3 rounds per feet. Not feet per rounds per feet.
Oh, acceleration.
Because crossbow's tiny, and she is also small, but she also has 100 pounds of items on her. And that has caused me to not be paying attention.
You are on ground. You can grab ground. There is also a kriv anchored by axe to contain.
Excellent.
And then biting the little the collar of your shirt is Draki holding on, and Severe just continuing to kind of spin.
How's Blake handling things?
Blake is
just entirely unaffected, because fuck you, that's why.
let's see.
Blix has teleport powers.
He
Yeah.
does.
So that takes a spell cast.
You know what she's doing? You just see this tiny spectral hand currently floating in the air, hanging onto her robe and just pulling her along in the air. Because mage hand, and because she doesn't weigh anything right now.
True. Oh, that's really smart.
Rivet is like Rivet presently had just finished like pinning her coat to the ground so she doesn't move anywhere, and was tying a crossbow bolt, tying a rope around a crossbow bolt so that she could shoot it towards Thalbrek, and then she looks up, sees that, and is like, "Oh, duh!" and then does the same thing.
Like, I just imagine this artwork now of all of you like grabbing onto the ground, struggling, panicking, and then just Blix floating by with a little hand tugging on it. And she's just like
picturing it like picturing it like a fox being held by the scruff, like just like carried along.
Literally hoisted by her own petard.
Yeah.
I pictured it more like she's like on her back, like she's floating on water and just being pulled along by the back of her robe.
Mm. This is odd.
It is definitely.
Exactly.
And just underneath that is just the entire party grabbing onto the ground.
Hilarious.
All right. Anyway,
Rivet will cast Mage Hand, grab Saphir, and pull it down.
now Sophia looks like they've just been grabbed by the scruff, and they're just like, what? Huh? It seems to kind of like curl up a bit. Like, this moment they get to the ground, they like fucking cat claw cling. Like,
Then one by one, she will move the party over to where Thobrick is. What? Just all right, yoink, and slowly move.
Uh, all right, so eventually you all get to the giant slab of a door on this barrow.
Hope you or Blitz can figure out how to open this thing, Rivet. Cause no knob or lock on it.
Uh, I have a feeling this has something to do with. Well, I think that probably Blix is going to have more luck with this than I am, given the situation.
Have you tried pulling it?
Okay, maybe not. Uh, can I, like, closely investigate the door, to see if there's any irregularities to it?
Yeah. Go for an inspection. Investigate.
20?
20. Don't see any sort of lock mechanism on it. You do see that the material seems to be like fitted, like be set into this opening, like a big plug.
Ah. Um. Okay. Um. As though. Okay. Plugged from the outside or from the inside? As in.
As in, you see this big slab, and it's almost like a giant. Imagine like a giant nail into this. What would be a door? Big hole.
Cork in a wine bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm asking, like, is it. Does it seem like it's trying to keep the outside out or the inside in?
Given the uh weight of it under normal circumstances, it's definitely trying to keep people out and whatever's inside in.
Uh.
I just had a Monsters Inc. moment.
Yeah?
It's like, no handle, can't push pull. As Mike Wazowski goes, it slides, it slides.
Uh, me too. Uh.
I know.
I'm like, surely the solution can't be as simple as pulling it, but like, also, what do you do with a cork? um,
Oh, we certainly want to try opening this.
I mean, there's some clear ties to gravity here, and there was one of our expressed intentions to figure out things about the dragons to which we are devoted. And we are missing one. And this place is very obviously has something to do with gravity. So, personally, I would like to open it. But if that doesn't seem the wisest decision.
I mean, any magic that says do not open?
Last time I cast detect magic in this area, it didn't go well. This place is all magic, all of it, everywhere.
Ah,
Just another think fast.
All of the magic.
I can do it
all
again.
of the
I don't
time.
think it'll go well.
no, it's fine.
Want me to do it again?
No. So to pull or not to pull?
That is the question. I will try and pull. Because fuck it.
Try something.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Oh look, I'm horrible at those.
That'd help.
Yeah, you're proficient. You can help. Give proficient. Give advantage.
See, I'm horrible at those.
I have guidance. God shit damn it.
Probably should have been me pulling with my plus 11.
10.
I could have taken proficiency in athletics, but I chose to learn a language when we had that very long time skip.
Yes.
Okay. As you start the pull, and break assist, you find yourself, basically pulling yourself into the ground. Till eventually your combined weight and the equivalent force and it budges.
Okay. It's budged. Something.
You start to like pull out the opening a bit with a scrape.
Huh? Can offer leverage? Probably no. Looks like no. Yep, that rivet's just gonna help pull it open. I
Okay.
guess.
You're just adding on to the current check.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, athletics.
I figured there would be something else happening okay.
11.
If we do this 9 more times.
Or I might just freaking Thurbit gets pissed off enough. Rage. Yank.
Zero save us with your absurd strength. Your gauntlets.
Go for it. You had your for assisting, now put your back in.
Alright.
I'll cast guidance on whoever's giving it a shot.
Your hands are currently
Okay.
busy trying to pull this thing.
That's fair.
So. Athletics. Do I burn a rage to get advantage or not?
The eternal questions.
Okay. I'll do the rage. He's
Okay.
pissed. 21.
Alright, so with all of your weights combined, basically pushing into the ground versus the weight of the thing you're trying to, exchange momentum with, it starts to move, and as it just gets like a few inches out with the way it's shaped, it like gets a bit easier and easier and easier, and then it just kind of starts floating away. So it's about 30 feet away, then just goes shink and buries itself almost half into the dirt.
Okay.
Is gravity back?
Seems to be
I guess gravity's not gone, just 30 feet away.
gone from the effect of the field. And then Rivet, you just suddenly hear a dunk. And there's now a hammer in the ground.
I see this as an absolute win.
Because once it enters the no gravity, it just keeps its momentum and just goes.
Mm.
Alright, hang on. But anyway. Yeah, I'm just really exactly envision. So the way is dark. And with this blockage removed, there is a foreboding air, millennia old, that kind of hates the fresh air.
Well, I hope this is something related to Corgi, not something they sealed away. Because I just had that thought.
Well, it's open now.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
past that point, huh?
Anybody with dark vision can see in there.
Question.
Yeah, you can see straight into there. It's seeing
Okay.
in black and white. All you pretty much see is black. Besides the bit of light coming from the outside. The walls are made from stone that almost seems permanently slick. Like it looks like it's coated in like oil.
Ew.
Like it's got that like gasoline sheen to it.
Don't let it match. Got it.
The slope down there are a few steps. Say 5 in total. Cut a bit deeper down to allow the seal to not like be impeded by it. And the entire inside of this barrow is a singular chamber. The grass on the outside laid on top of more of this stone, metal, some sort of alchemical infusion or two. And like there's like a tinniness to the air. Almost like the ozone when there's been electricity nearby, but not quite. Just as if the air is just, or at least has higher trace metals in the air than normal. As you
Night Owl
descend,
has a master ball.
what?
Sorry, Entei appeared in your chat.
Oh, hi, Night Owl. This 60-foot barrow. Oh, Night Owl does not have a master ball. Oh,
It might be that because I did Ultra Ball first, it counted that.
oh, maybe. Barrow was 60 foot long. By the time you're inside, from where you stand to the other end of it, 40 feet. Oh, nice.
There are just 60 feet, 40 feet on the ground, like severed.
And you see along the walls, it is much like, it's the barrow shape, therefore it's like wider at the bottom, then just becomes a big curve over the top. Not at a very steep angle. Kind of goes up and then, yeah, it does kind of flatten near the top. But not by much. Like, there is no point where it's actually a fully straight angle. It's just so gradual in doing that, you know? And it looks almost like it's just carved out of one single piece. Like, there's no seams, no brickwork. Just a shell, almost. Very, like, almost like, you know, like a scarab beetle. Like, kind of look to it. With that, like, 9 ads? What the fuck? The only bit that seems to be like a second piece is the floor. While still carved smooth, you see about 15 feet in front of you. Yeah, that's actually, I think I underestimated. By the way, yeah, no, there's wreck on that. Say it's like, yeah, 90-foot long, 30-foot perimeter. The inside, it's like 70-foot long. And about 50-foot wide in here. All I'm saying is, between the inner and the outer wall, there's 10 foot of material. Yeah, nice. But ahead of you, in the center of this, you see a rectangular recess, a pool, and you see liquid. This perfectly mirror shine flat surface. The only way looking at it that you can tell it's a liquid is because of the slight water tint of it, like touching the chains that are in each corner of this um, recess. Long story short, Night Owl, evil wizard controls big dragon with the city in it, and wants to keep his little kingdom. Therefore, banishes anyone who knows the truth that the surface isn't. And the party here, most of them, got kicked out the dragon, survived, having explored the Badlands, and now intend to take down the big bad wizard and free the dragon from his shenanigans. Oh wait, dark. Has any put a source of light on at this point, or are you still relying on dark?
We have the crib.
Oh right, of
I
course.
I am yeah. I always have a
Yeah. So
source of light.
as you like are investigating and approaching, you see the light of your pendant like reflecting perfectly, like with almost like no light loss off of the surface, basically whiting out the surface of this pool. To the left and right of it, you see um these huge constructs standing as watchers, guardians, guards, actors. You're not sure, but they are covered in head to toe with runes. You only notice once um, your light hits it, and you can see the very fine like engraving in it. Because with just dog vision, it kind of just looks like a flat black surface. They have their arms crossed, and in each hand seem to be holding these chains. And from their grip, these chains go up to the ceiling, where you see at the very end of the chamber, looming over this pit, is a large black wasp with the chains wrapped around it.
Oh boy.
Well, no, not wrapped around it. Like it has these four insectile wings, and it seems to be pinned to the ceiling with one chain going through each of said wings. And it's just looking down, many legs kind of open as if like about to like go down and grab something.
Like there is a wasp, or there's a statue of a wasp.
Oh yeah, it's made out of um uh a similar material to the outer shell and the floor. But you can see like bits of obsidian in it and stuff like that, as well as of course some more engravings within it. And the eyes of it are only noticeable when your light hits it, as it reflects back a deep, dark purple.
Well, this feels kind of like the second option of Corgi stealing something away, so.
There were depictions on the outside um, of a great wasp whose wings beat down the people who stood before it. Um,
Yeah. With the fact that there is now light on this statue, is anything happening to it?
No,
Okay, good.
everything is eerily still.
Something is wrong here.
So, leave, stay.
I mean, do you think you can place the door back?
Can try.
I feel like it would be irresponsible of us to have opened whatever this is and then just leave it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So unless you are in fact able to or we, I suppose, are able to move that back into place, I think we have sealed our fate is the wrong word, like turn of phrase for what I'm trying to describe, but it is like it's the exact opposite of it. We have opened Pandora's box. There it is. I've gotten it.
As Rivet says that, I look back towards where we came, where the seal was originally in place. Does it look like that is automatically moving back to reseal the passage behind us?
Nope.
That's good.
So what do we want to do, gang?
personally, not touch anything.
Well, we have thoroughly cooked that goose, but we can... no, I don't know, I tried to close the door, but that's about it.
I think I understand.
Huh?
Oh
Oh
like
boy.
that. Looks at Blix.
Looks directly at you, Rivet, like just turning her head. I believe I understand.
Do you believe you understand?
What happens to those who fail, Qogi?
Like the
Oh.
points at the statue of the wasp. That thing failed Kogi?
She like looks distant for a moment. Like he's listening.
I don't like that she's listening.
Hand on Maul's handle.
Qogi. Undeniable and irresistible. Forcing the vow. It would be like forcing someone to give praise to the born. Qogi's lack of need for that forcing, not in the name of Qogi, or for themselves. The means to use Qogi's gift. You understand? We should leave. And if possible, return the seal.
I see.
You
Yeah,
be all
all
over
right.
gravity, champ.
That is, of course, unless we feel we are safe. Our previous champion.
I mean, do you feel right to say it's for previous champion?
I mean, presumably it's the bee.
Do you feel prepared to fight a giant fucking bee?
No.
I'm concerned. I think we're still kind of floating.
Nope, in here,
mean,
gravity is normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've
good.
long rested. We're about as ready as we're ever gonna be.
Yeah.
The only resources we've wasted is my one use of my rage.
Yeah. Reminder that y'all
My
have
flash of geniuses.
aid up if you don't have that.
Oh, I've always kept it. So
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I've got it.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm completely fresh, so I
I'm
can
okay.
do a lot.
I just think that we could perhaps, like, Blix doesn't think that we're gonna be able to do this. Blix's suggestion was to leave.
Hmm.
When the voice of the DM through one of the NPCs says, "You should go."
Well,
when the when
I
the
mean,
DM's wizard says, "Do not fuck around. Don't find out."
she is one of the smartest of us, so I'm okay with listening to her, but
I
yeah.
think we could come back having, like, I don't know, extra help, having succeeded in other ways to become more powerful. I'm about like a week away from finishing this armor. So
Yeah.
that would help also.
True. We could hang around in this area, see if we can find anything in a few days away, and then turn back.
We could randomly teleport to other parts of this plane for no fucking reason.
Yeah, let's just do what we just did, but again.
Yeah, I think next time the best idea would be to teleport into some place where the gravity points directly into the sky. No.
Well, let's hustle on out.
Yeah.
Kriv sees sense in this. Miles is like, we could have taken that bee.
I think we can take the bee. Eventually.
We have no idea what it's capable of. Considering it's a champion of gravity, it can, it's gonna mess with that crap.
I think
Flicks
next
on
time we come
steroids.
around, we'll be A-okay. This time though, I think we can wait.
Yeah, okay.
And by what I said, Kriv sees sense. Miles is like, could have done this.
Well, Blix, what do you think of our chances? As I'm hustling everybody outside.
It was just her. We may. Well, the Guardians will not allow her to be freed so easily. That finger points to the two golems either side. Leaving seems like the smart choice.
Yep, okay.
Certainly deepen my bond with Qogi. I defer to you all. Also, actually, I just remember to think of like what this looks like with the pool and the chains. Did everyone watch the 2017 Mummy?
No.
I did, and that gave me nightmares.
Ah.
You know how she's like buried, like sealed with all sorts of nasty shit, and then with extra nasty shit poured on top of the sarcophagus. That's what this is.
Well, if we can get the door to its rightful place and Blix and Rivet use their mage hands to hold me down, I can try and hammer it back into place.
Well then, we should leave.
Okay, we're going.
Back out we go.
Guess we leave.
Yep. Alright. And then we do whatever it takes to try and get that door back into place.
All right. Go in over there. Oh, I haven't. Like, why is that blanked out? I haven't done the long fix. And yeah. Yeah, that works. All right, so let's have some strength checks just to basically try and athletics checks. Sorry, to basically uh get it back into the zero gravity.
Alright. Kriv got higher than me?
Yeah.
+4 versus +11.
+3.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's like, yep, that's enough. All four of you, like, pick it up, lifting up. Uh, Blix then uses magnified gravity to basically tug it into the zero gravity field. Or at least help you move it into there. At which point it is basically you are holding on to it, and Blix is just like mage hand, mage hand, mage hand, like adjusting its like your movement towards the opening. And then once it's there, once you get your feet in and like you can get like one hand on it, one hand on the grass, you're able to basically position it to but don't even need to hammer it, you just kinda like slide it back into place. Like yeah, you gotta give it an extra shove for that last couple of inches where it's like completely snug. I'm not sure if the protective field will appear at any. They have a spell in mind. Qogi's blessing. Hopefully it works here. Not usually designed for something so large. And with it forked again, yeah. So, the gold dust.
I don't.
Uh,
Have what?
Gold dust.
No gold dust.
I do not. I'm certain we can get some, though.
I only have diamond dust. Above game, I know exactly what Blix is thinking.
And do we have 25 gold coins we could grind up into dust?
Yes, I do.
I hope this suffices. Value must be worth and shall be consumed. But if I
Rivet
cast it at the
hands.
highest level I can, it will be
Oh.
permanent. Unless dispelled or we use the password that I shall say.
That's a immovable object.
Rivet counts out 25 gold pieces and hands it to her.
So, how are we gonna grind these up into dust?
crush it, or let you. Turn it to dust. Water and pestle strong enough?
Uh, Given time, but it would take a lot of time. Gold dust is not like the dust of materials like diamonds or ruby. It isn't simply crushed into that form. It has to be scraped away slowly. Such as with a file or sandpaper or anything of the like.
Do you have a file?
Well, yes, I have several, but it would take a very, very long time. But
In my mind.
then again, suppose it is worthwhile. A
Read
small
the
price to
files.
pay for no graphitic apocalypse.
Files from the Smith's Tools. I got one.
Mm.
So I guess Red Dobrik flying away at these gold pieces to turn them into dust.
Blix would like you have several files, so Blix would help as well with one of them.
We have at least 3. So it's just the 3 of us sitting, like, just filing gold pieces slowly away into bowls.
You're sitting there. An hour passes. Still grinding away. Grinding. There is a blue spark in the air. The shrapnel drifting apart from us. And all now it's the gravity field. For the last fall back to the ground. And everyone's just shoved far away from the barrier.
Huh?
What? As it seems, the effect of that magical item lasts an hour and an indeterminate amount of extra time because chaos. Kinds of chaos. Fucking the blue wizards. Flix just like lets herself up, continues filing.
Let's hope we didn't lose too much of that dust after getting shunted out.
Flix looks down at the ball. Checks like the around the ball. Not that I can see. And so you carry on for like another hour. And then another half an hour. And you're finally done. Between you at a rate of 10 coins per hour. Pile these things down.
Mm.
You have a bowl of gold dust. This should suffice. So I do have to touch it.
Ah. How far away is the door from here?
From the edge of it, I think I was saying, yeah, 30 feet.
And last time, when Thobreck got close enough, it just turned off?
No, that was when the rock of gravity hit Kriv's shield and
Oh,
shattered.
yes, right. I forgot.
Mind if I borrow your rope, Rivet?
Yeah. She hands it over to him. 50 feet of hempen rope.
I'll pull you to the door. And Dobrik gonna truck his way towards the door once again, holding the rope, one end of the rope.
Holding the other end of the rope. Blix basically puts herself in like a harness made of the rope.
Alright, strength save. Let's go. Correct.
Rivet, you've seen this sort of rope tying before. You're not sure where she learned it.
Okay. I think actually worse is that Rivet probably knows exactly where she learned it.
Alright, so get your athletics check.
Alright, athletics check. Come on.
That's guidance on him before he goes. Not that he fucking needs it this time.
We'll see what we get with it. 31.
Alright. Yeah. You get to the door and you manage to drag Blix with you. And after getting to the door, she takes the gold dust, and at 6th level, Qogi willing. Immovable object at 6th level.
Yep, I knew they were doing that.
I know it says weighs no more than 10 pounds, but I know that seems weird to me. Plus, for the moment, work.
The object that's less than 10 pounds is a single stone embedded in the door, but it's supporting the entire door and keeping it from moving.
Yeah, she touches the middle of it, and then just in a straight immovable rod style, like immovable rod style shape, just that's 10 pounds of the material. It is now immovable.
Mhm.
And in Draconic for the password. Lix says, those who fight gravity shall be crushed, and their punishment final.
Ooh.
Cool. Ah. And with that, the spell takes effect. There's like this, like, mechanical, like, sigh of relief. Like this, looks at you, smiles. And she goes, "Face you," and then just pushes off the bar and and she just leaves the gravity field at such a velocity that the rope pulls tight. She's so, like, brief for a moment, it's just like 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 a very brief metal kite, and then falls to the ground.
Kim got leashed.
Bobrook will walk out.
Make another straight athletics check.
Oh, that one.
You know what, Tolbrek? What she just did sounds like a great idea.
Incoming 600 pounds of turtle.
Uh-oh. Where's
Like-
the Koopa Shell gif?
You, like, shake your
Hit
head,
the dick!
you get up, you turn around, you take one step, and immediately realize your feet are on the ground. It's
Get
Okay.
shelled, nerd.
Wait, hold on. Flicks. Dexterity saving throw. 12. Flicks is very quickly trying to untie herself. He doesn't quite get it done in time, so you go, "Whoa." And because there's nothing anchoring you, you just kind of keep going for just a bit until you hit the dirt and just along. Flicks gets freaking whiplash. taking 11 points of bludgeoning damage as she impacts the ground at a velocity.
Ragdolls.
Freaking Gmod death sound. um,
I don't know what's the sound. The home run bat from Super Smash.
oh, yeah.
Ow. That was very loud.
Oh, sorry. Did you not have your soundboard volume down?
I don't even know where I can change that.
It's
yeah.
the speaker down with your... just above you, like mute and deafen set buttons.
Then
Then
here we go. Yeah, I gotcha.
Ow.
ow. Like, Blix flops over onto her back. There's a Blix-shaped indent in the ground.
Oh god, Blix was just Yamcha style in the ground.
And then just finishes untying herself. And basically just, like, flops back the other way, just back into the indent she left. She's like... just going to lie here for a...
Aw.
D&D, everybody. Our fox and our turtle just got fucking yoked.
Yeah.
Flew through the air like a bolo.
Like, yeah, like, the force of that was, like, just... yeah, that was... Yep. Like, Blaze got whipped so hard, it was like Hulk just, snatching Loki by the ankle, just BOOM!
Blick's just laying there like, the consequences of my actions.
Basically, yeah, when she rolled onto her back to start continue untying herself, she was just staring up like that, like... Oh. Eventually she gets up. Dusts herself down, up, pull around.
Off.
And just slowly walks over to you. Mother, can you please use mending to get rid of this dent? And you see her snoot is like buckled in a little bit.
A major boop to the snoot.
Which Rivet will do.
just only like by a few millimeters, but like you can tell it's off, and just kind of straightens back out. Well, like, yeah, it just needed popping back out, like it's being buckled in. Like, I now understand that pursuit of fun at inappropriate times creates severe danger. Maybe please move on.
Certainly.
Lobek, you take no damage. You basically like just turtle up and then just slide like in your shell.
Again, Koopa Shell strikes
Yeah.
again. The menace that he is.
Yeah, I was about to say, Topek pokes his head out of his shell. Like, well, that was a ride.
I may have forgotten we were still attached at that moment. Ah. Oh crap! It's break time already.
That it is.
That was fun.
It
Everyone
was
take 10
indeed.
minutes. Get your hydration, stretching, everything else.
Alrighty.
See you in 10.
Enjoy a little beer. Apparently there's something called power-ups that just got introduced. That allow you to gigantify emotes, cause an on-screen celebration. Error. Anyway, don't need to be our Okay. Um, did not mute myself on stream. Oh, I know. Don't think I said much. Here we okay. Okay. So we are back. Everyone else back? I think everyone else is back. Oh, there's in general. Back. I saw people undeafened, so I'm assuming that.
I am back.
Yes. I have written. Not sure about Miles and Maxine. But that creepy ambiance.
I I got my Wi-Fi back on my PC, but I completely forgot that I needed to both plug my headphones into this one and also reconnect to the VC. So here I am.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
now. All right, so you are here. The place has been healed. And you are free to do whatever you want to do next. On the second half of Dragonfall.
Are we gonna explore in the general area, or are we gonna try to go somewhere? Party.
Party, party, party.
Well, do we want to explore the houses around here? Because I think there was mention of a village around the mound.
Yeah, it's mostly ruins, but yeah.
And beyond that, because there is this interesting bit I see on the map right here. Which looks like a city.
We don't, however, have our cart,
Nope.
so we are moving at a reduced speed.
Of 2 hexes instead of 4.
Yep.
Coward's talk. Holds up amulet.
Oh, the description. Oh, why is my brain doing it? I just looked at the picture. I know I did a different picture for this one. Where is it? Did I put in homebrew, like the kind of thing I imagine, or did I put it in heaven? I'm sorry, but I just saw the pomegranate that has a fish coming out of it, that has tigers coming out of that, which has a tiger coming out of that, which has a gun in front of it, like pointed at a naked lady. What?
Yes, that's the Salvador Dali painting.
That's so
It's supposed to be the tigers are representing bees, and of course the gun is its stinger. And the name of the painting is the flight of a bee from a pomegranate, or the awakening from being stung by a bee that flew from a pomegranate, or something like that.
So yeah, the Eminent Plains looks like this one. But yeah, I imagined that being like, all right, let's give it a go, and then just hearing like the Wheel of Fortune wheel being spun, and you're like,
Alright.
just seeing like a little like illumination just going from each piece of it and around and around and around. So yeah, you can explore it. You can try to port.
Mm. I mean, I'm still of the mind that if we just walk around this area for a week or so, we could try to get this town, and then when the armor's finished, we can see if we can come back here. I don't know.
Sounds reasonable to me. We are also, like... We didn't do much exploring of the ruins surrounding the barrow. The barrow.
Burrow. Sure.
Yep. uh... So, perfectly reasonable to do that. Spend some time at least doing that before we continue to branch out.
Yeah. We could. Let's see. Yeah, I need to have it be on the screen. Okay, we could try. There's actually I don't know what's behind the label, but
More of the forest you see around the
okay,
label.
just a big open area, big open forest.
Yeah, dead forest.
Okay, so we could try going down here, or and maybe check out whatever this is, and maybe check out whatever this is. Just have some sightseeing. Couldn't take too long.
I love how everyone made sure to go around this.
Yeah.
I mean, there's mountains in the way, but also, yeah.
I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to screw with the tree that has eyes that are visible from the map.
Like, I
mean,
imagine as you're like traveling south towards this place, you get close to this mountain, and like through this gap, you just hear this distant echo, and it's just the screaming sun sound effect, like just the constant ah.
Makes me think of a Deku tree that went zombie from like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You peek through the crack in the mountains just long enough to decide to never go there. Damn, whatever that is so cool and also definitely gonna kill me. Bye!
Anyway, that's the plan. You're gonna go south. Well, explore first. Okay.
That's muted.
Heading
It's
around.
just a Deku tree, guys. Just a Deku.
Yeah, the
Thing to worry about.
No, it's definitely not twisted in eternal torment or anything.
Definitely not an eldritch horror made wood instead of flesh.
Definitely not the reason that there isn't a single healthy tree within a very long great distance. Anyway.
Damn, I hope our party doesn't realize that's a thing anytime soon, because if we do, we're gonna decide it's our responsibility to fix it, and then we're gonna be so fucked.
I'm an adventuring party. Everything horrible happening in the world is my responsibility.
We're gonna look at it like, damn, we do have time to fix that, whatever it is, huh? Fuck!
Anyway. But looking around, there's, as you explore further, counting ruins and like foundations. This village had about 50, maybe not 50 houses, but at least 50 buildings. Most of them are in disrepair, of course. There are some that are still standing. Like some of the wood fixtures inside have like rotted away, but the stone stands. Like those that were like of stone and timber construction have fallen. There was a couple that were just made of stone, and they're still standing. They don't have
The
any door.
dwarves going, yes, stone lasts through time.
Rock and stone.
How do you plan on destroying the big bad evil guy? Dwarven druid? Stone. BBEG's looking around like, what dwarven druid? Then just emerges from underneath him as the fucking earth elemental. All good stuff. Brain goes, brr.
Do we want to begin with the do we want to split up or do we want to remain together as we are exploring the immediate area? Hello?
At least form like at least 2 people to a group.
Stop and look for clues.
To me.
So me, Rivet, Blix, Sarah, Kriv, and we split up that way.
Sure, I guess. I mean, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's if we do split up.
Yeah.
Does anybody feel strongly another way?
Really?
At
All
least
right.
remain close enough together that should shit go down, we can get to each other quickly.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay. So splitting the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna go wrong. Surely.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you search around. Just make me. Depends. What? Okay, since you're splitting up, what do you particularly like? What are you looking for in this? Like more relating to the history, maybe finding any interesting like knickknacks or.
Rivet's interested in the history more than anything. Can't speak for anyone else though.
Thorwick would be the same. History is like someone had to have helped Qogi seal this. I feel.
You know, any convenient scrawlings on the wall in blood that say like press shift to crouch or whatever.
So same as what you were looking for before, but you just take more time.
Taking more time and going further out than just the vicinity. Because we got here and we were like, where the fuck are we? And we didn't move.
Nope.
Okay. So history checks for those looking for more info about, you know, the people that lived here before, however long ago. You know.
I will cast guidance on myself. Yeah. Nat 20 on the off roll. 19 nonetheless.
Same. Both got a 15. Don't let that guidance fool you.
Okay. So seems you two are looking. Topic you find more of the same. Like the visions of oppression. Find a book. Most of the pages are kind of worn away, but what you do pick out, you see mentions of like once hailed as a champion of Qogi, and then like corrupted by power. Must be destroyed. You see, like, just from looking at it, you recognize it as like magical patterns as to like maybe like sealing rites or some form of spells and stuff like that. But all of them seem to have like they just like a X scored over them.
I was researching sealing magics.
As for the 90, you're searching through one of the houses. Find a singular tome on a bookshelf. Sealing magics. Hello, I am sealing. Isn't that rope trick? Sealing magics?
I mean,
True.
yeah. I'm upset about it a little, though.
I apologize for my existence.
Do not apologize. That was hilarious.
Oh,
Feeling magic is better than stealing
is
magic.
true. Wheeling and dealing magic. Okay. Anyway, you were saying, sorry.
You see this bookshelf, like, most of the books are just decrepit and old. Most of the pages worn away. Except one book that seems to still be in reasonably good condition.
Oh,
Without touching it, am I able to make out what the spine of the book says? Or what its title is?
Yes. It reads...
What does it say?
It says, what be the appropriate title? Powerful. It looks like we should say powerful, but it's FALL at the end. Like it is written as one word, like almost like it's the book itself is a pun, you know?
I'm gonna regret casting Detect Magic right now.
Okay, you
That doesn't stop me.
You cast detect magic. You don't see any magic.
That makes me slightly worried.
They got flashbanged.
No. You don't see any magic.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, Tobrick was like, "Oh, that's concerning." And I'm like, "Would you rather they got flashbanged?"
Oh, I didn't hear the would you rather part. My bad. I thought you meant that they can't see because they were fashioned.
I was gonna ask if I can see the top of the book, but probably not. It's Rivet.
No.
Rivet casts Mage Hand as the gauntlet of her armor just kind of snaps and begins to slowly float off, up, and grabs the book from the shelf, bringing it down to her level.
The book starts to slide out, and then it stops.
Okay. She releases the book.
It slides back in.
Okay. Yeah, I could have seen that coming. The Breck Blix? This book isn't a book. I have a feeling it opened something somewhere. Or else, obviously it triggers something.
Above you, the ceiling opens, and you realize, oh, that's lava.
Oh, lovely!
No.
Okay.
Just in that last second as it's descending upon you, like, hey, identify this as lava. Oh, crap.
Huh.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm too short to investigate it properly.
You could probably get on tippy toes.
Sorry, one more time.
You could probably reach it on tippy toes.
Okay. Yeah, then she will. She's looking at, the area around the book, where it connects to the wall, and just, like, trying to see if she can figure out where exactly, what is the nature of the mechanism it's attached to, and if she can figure out where it leads, all the better.
All right, investigate.
Okay. Guidance yet again, here to save the day.
And I'm not proficient,
Unless-
so no advantage.
Okay, we're good.
You pull on the book, and you hear a click, and then you sort of have this triumphant epiphany when you realize how stupid you've been in that moment, and you realize this is basically
I'm trying to do that.
basically you pull it like, oh, this is just a hidden door handle, and the bookshelf starts to pull towards you like a door.
Oh, thank God.
It's like you're like click. Oh, it is the simplest thing. Oh,
I would rather be overcautious.
like your brain's just going.
Then
It could be this,
dead.
this, that, this. And just all of those thoughts just stop as soon as you hear the click, and it's like, oh. And yeah, it pulls open like a door. But this one's actually well made, therefore it doesn't have obvious scratch marks on the floor like every other fucking one. Where like the actual like the bookshelf is like the door frame, and it's just the shelves and the back bit that swing open. Not the whole thing moves.
Ruby yells, "Update! It's a door!"
Door defeated. Get 5,000 experience. Side note: this can make not using experience gain. Therefore, this is useless. It can be redeemed for 1 cookie. Should you get outside the universe?
Bless you.
Thank you. It's all this dust in these roads.
So yes, you find a door, and behind it are some stairs that go down.
What'd you find?
A staircase. Okay, this definitely goes somewhere, and I do not have the confidence that it is not dangerous. So we should probably round up the rest
You said I say
of
flock
us.
or fleet or something. They're either fleur.
Yeah, let's get the others before we head down.
Okay, so before it gets to this point where everyone's being rounded up, what is Kriv and Syrah looking for in their individual searches?
Oh. That is a question.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Does it look like there has been any recent habitation of these buildings and ruins?
Any what of the buildings? Sorry.
Does it look like people or animals or something recently
Oh,
occupied this space?
perception or survival?
Yay, neither of which I'm good at.
Oh, I guess investigation would also work.
I'm even worse at that one.
Okay, well, take your pick.
Survival.
I'll take a
Good.
crack
Okay.
at it too.
The
Okay.
siblings.
Yeah.
Kriv, you find some footprints.
Footprints.
Hmm.
The mud that they're in has dried and just left the imprint there. So it doesn't seem particularly fresh. It heads towards the building that Rivet's in.
Well, it's not fresh, so it couldn't be theirs, right?
And you just think to yourself that this has happened anytime between now and the last rainfall in this area, which you're not sure when that was.
Exactly, because we have only just arrived.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something.
Given that Rivet is a smaller individual, does this footprint
No, that's not Rivet.
Okay. Is it a foot or is it like a shoe?
A shoe.
Okay. I am going to. Nah, that's a waste. I was gonna say I was gonna cast Major Image to like try to reconstruct what the foot would look like, but whatever. Doing some heckin' forensic science.
So because this sibling activity, I imagine that Syrah, with her little feet, has stepped into this footprint. And that's when Kriv sees it and just points to your foot and you lift it up and you're like, oh!
Yeah, Sarah probably trips over. Just standing in a larger footprint. Well, I mean, it could literally be anything. But we'd have to find out how often it rains here, so maybe the town has something if we go out that way later.
It looks like roughly a size 12 shoe.
Bigfoot. Yeah, this is definitely Bigfoot.
Bigfoot finally found shoes that fit.
Yeah. He had to walk all this way to a store that had shoes that fit him. Uh,
I will follow the tracks into the building where Rivet is.
You get up to the building, and the second you're inside, the tracks stop.
right.
Of
Of
course,
course, because there's no mud in here. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
But do we only see them going in? No tracks leaving out.
Good point. I mean, if these also had dried when they left, they could have just stepped backwards in their footprints.
Maybe.
There's none that are as fresh as the ones you found leaving.
We should go in. Perhaps they've found something. At the very least, we should tell them of this.
Sure.
Doop.
Okay, so you have met up in the building. Philwick has found the bits and bobs, and you are eventually all together. What do?
There are some tracks. Relatively fresh. Since the last rainfall, at least. The freshest, at least, of any around here lead into this building.
So we found some stairs behind a hidden door.
Well, I guess that makes sense. We didn't see tracks leaving. At least none that were as fresh as the ones going in.
What?
Shall we descend?
How you descend?
Down into the darkness.
Down into the darkness you go. Step after step, you descend into the basement.
While listening for anything that is not the party.
As you descend on, getting to the, the level floor of the basement itself. Now that you're down here, you do hear what sounds like a blade being sharpened.
Oh boy.
Not with any expediency. It sounds like paste, practice. Like it's something that is done out of habit, you know? Basement is like large enough to basically be like a small like meeting area. Like yeah, like this is like a lobby. Stuff down here is better maintained. Like we see chairs that they look slightly too skinny, like they've just been sanded and revarnished so many times to like preserve them through years and years. That they're just a bit disproportionate. Like being hand sanded, there's just been some subtle um deformities in it over time.
Rivet prepares her weaponry just in case, but I have a feeling we'll be okay.
We'll see what happens.
Inching forward a little at a time.
You hear the sharpening stop for a moment, then just continues.
While we find announcing ourselves.
Heading through the place, you head forward and down the short hallway, you see what almost looks like the start of a, like the end of a bar. Like this place had a small speakeasy or something. As you get closer to the doorway into that place, the sharpening gets louder, and it becomes clear that it's coming from that room. You just continue?
I mean, stealthily peek inside, see what I see.
Oh, you're stealthy.
That's I guess my mic didn't pick it up. I asked, like, are we trying to be stealthy or are we fine with announcing ourselves?
Yeah, I didn't hear the party respond to that.
I think we're a bit late on him knowing that we're here because the stop on sharpening didn't pick up. He knows we're there.
Yep.
Like, just sneak over to the doorway, peek through. Or just tiptoe over to the door.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you can make a
so
stealth
much
check if you
as-
want at this point.
$13. Peek through doorway. What is my non-dark vision I see?
You see a number of oil lanterns making a rather well lit room. And Let's use that. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me check the volume. From Adrian Von Ziegler, this is 1 hour of Celtic Forest music for the pack. Please go support Adrian Von Ziegler and their amazing music work on so many fantasy inspired Celtic etc. works. And as you peek round the door, you see a man sharpening what appears to be a large claymore, just sitting at the corner end of the bar, with a tankard on the counter. He's got a fairly like squared face, like rather strong jaw and such. And he's dressed kind of casually. He doesn't look like he's got armor, just like more like layers of cloth. Yeah, that's. I don't know why this person put a watermark on it. Generated.
People will try to claim things.
I mean, I guess they thought up the problem. Oh no. He's got fairly long hair. Brown. Goes just past his shoulders. He's definitely built like a warrior. His rolled up sleeves of his shirt definitely show well worked forearm. And as you peek round, he doesn't even look up. He's just stopped sharpening for a moment, checks his blade, and starts sharpening like the other side of it. Yeah, friend.
Well, that's a question, ain't it? I'd lean more towards friend until proven you are foe.
Except for that side. I can't quite pull off what I'm attempting here, so it's gonna be messy, but whatever. How about we start with pains?
So, Brick,
Come on then.
as he steps into the room. And waves the others in.
Rivet follows him.
As you like filter in, he keeps like sharpening. So eventually he stops, picks up his blade, and just picks up his tankard and just lifts it up to then gesture to you all with like a slight nod. Takes a drink for himself. Yeah. At first I thought you were bringing me fresh ale.
I mean, we don't have ale. No. Uh, but we have this. Cribb's gonna pull out that box that has all that dwarven cheese.
So you like opening it or just pulling out the box?
Pull out the box and like open it up so the cheese wheels are shown.
Sits up a bit and even for where he's sitting, he's like he takes some sniffs and is like, that smells like pretty fine cheese.
Dwarven.
As I told Thorpe, Connor,
Criff. Orixius.
Vivid. Vivid festgetan.
I hope you stay well clear.
We kind of ended up there. Ria magic. Not our intended destination.
We would, Mike. As long as the battle is still sealed.
It's his sequel, yes.
Yeah, I felt strange recently. Sort of felt perhaps that was the way.
Does not say anything. Who doesn't want to tell him? Yeah, we opened it up and then put it back.
Afraid there's not much to see here. I'm not sure what brought you this way besides what you could say. But I feel it's best if I see you on your way. keep my watch here.
I mean, this is your home, your place. If you don't want us here, then
Oh, I
You're-
didn't say that. I just don't have to share. Much to see. A long time since. And while you're here, let me have some stories. Didn't so ask, maybe. Or maybe you just want best for all.
more things employ. As I said, wayward magic. We wanted to see what was in the area where we landed.
Maybe I need to turn this music down. You seem a bit.
I am quiet.
Oh. Things can take it somewhere. Who's him? And you also don't. Never regret it. Or not the beats of death. Really like. You worried. Stop worrying about. Wait. Sit here. Here. Once. And then. Wait. Well. Let time. I'm not exactly. But if you're tired, through that door there, we got a number of beds if you want to lay your head. No charge. His tankard takes another swig.
What? What you doing down here?
Not much. Paying attention. Enjoying my days. Making sure what's days. Making sure that that which should not be disturbed. I mean, disturbed. I know how you got here, but I suppose now what you're doing here is seeing what's left of the ruins above. You came with this chance. I imagine you don't exactly know where you. Or maybe not. He seems to have like no expectations or like intentions. He's just there in his element, thriving. Like
Yeah, I mean, we can just leave him alone.
you see him like look up for a moment. Eyes move from like top right. Then he just shrugs. Ink is empty. I think I'm gonna turn in for the night. Well met to you all.
Well met.
Oh, and using your own best judgment. Be careful who you tell what you found here.
That's fair.
And he turns. He goes down this different hall. I say hall. Like this. Like the door behind him seems to like um. Like it leads like. At the end of the bar, where there's the corner where he's sitting, where that turn meets the wall, there's a door there. So it looks like, a staff door, basically. But it opens, you see that just leads into like a tavern owner's bedroom, as it were. For just a moment as he's standing in the doorway, it's just simple double bed, wardrobe, chest of drawers, desk. And you don't hear any music, any locks or anything. He just goes to bed. Leaves you in this little tavern underground. Basement speakeasy. Oh, one more thing. He opens the door a bit. This place is holy ground. You're forbidden to fight me. Trouble comes looking. Let them know. If they disrespect that rule, then I'll sort it out. You can too if you want, but I'd rather if you look them outside. And closes the door again.
Huh.
That's this corner. Well, what do you do? The room is yours.
I don't know. I don't fucking.
He gave you the floor, you did nothing with it, so it's like, right, I'm gonna turn in.
Yeah.
That is fair. I imagine it's getting. No, we would have done the jump at the start of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still pretty fresh, because it's pretty much the middle of the day. Because you teleported quite early in the morning, if I remember. You woke up, teleported.
Did he?
What did you teleport at the end of a day? What time of day was it when you teleported? This is a good question. There's knowledge that must be known.
I mean, I would have thought we had done it at the start of the day.
Hold on, let me check my notes. What
I
time of day
think it was the
this
start of the
today?
day.
Yeah, because you conversed with Vitae like before going to sleep that night, right? Wasn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
And then you woke up in the morning, Kriv prayed to Pelor, to allow passage,
Yes.
and then bam, bam. And then messing around with the seal, etc., etc. Yes, you're only like 4 to 6 hours into your day, depending on. I want to say 4. Yeah, and in that short time, you teleported into Hello's fortress, went through a trial, got a gift, teleported out, explored a very evil as fuck looking barrow, decided it was a bad idea, turned back, then found a dude chilling in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Good a day. Along the walls here, you can see various bits of memorabilia, perhaps. Items that, have clearly been polished and try to keep them fresh despite how old they seem.
So, continue exploring or stop with this.
I guess the question is, if we choose to explore what we'd expect.
Rivet, what do you think?
Admittedly, I don't know what else we could really expect to find in these ruins, except for more of what we have found already. Um, There's always the chance there is something else of interest in the area, but that's not necessarily guaranteed. So, I don't know. I'm not usually one for decisions.
I think we're all a little lost on what to do.
To be completely honest, I think we're all just tired.
Yeah,
I thought
it
that
is coming
too.
to that end.
Yeah. Not to be the one to say the literally quiet part out loud, but we did just kind of fizzle out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
if it's because you're tired, if you just chill out here and then have more questions with him, or just decide then what to do afterwards, like he's just in the other room, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're just like, nah, bam, then you, well. Or if you just want to just start walking south, like.
Yeah, we could try to walk. I think there's no reason to not walk south.
Agreed.
See what we find there.
So with whatever time we have left in the day, we head south.
Well, since you're in the middle of some hexes, I say you get 1.5.
Sure.
So yeah, you get up and you leave. As you start to leave, you just hear you hear just a brief oi. Hold fast. Those that shine but do not burn.
One more time?
Ye that shine but do not burn, hold fast.
Ye that shines but do not burn, hold fast.
That Is it coming from anywhere in particular, or is it like Connor?
He's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you,
Yeah,
literally
okay.
saying.
you hear Connor like the second you actually get up with intention to leave, he kind of pops back out, as if he just knew your intentions, and says that, and then he peaks the confusion. He's like, "Oh, it's my clan's life. Long as time been."
Does the phrase seem familiar in any way?
Make a history check, I guess.
Third one of the session, baby. Let's do it again.
Better.
29. Huh. This specific saying, you're like, I think I've read those somewhere in a book,
Mm-hmm.
maybe separately. But like,
Not necessarily something that would be in my wheelhouse.
yeah, like it's been in tales of like great warrior heroes, leaders of men, like just like moments in history when like a great man rose the people to great things, and similar like common man warrior uprising kind of thing. Very much like when associated with like, you know, clans and like a family and stuff like that, or just a tightly knit group. But such um like mottos, like they're
Rivet says, I I have heard that saying before in tales of good, great heroes, but I've I'm afraid I don't necessarily. I can't place it further than that.
no need. Let's have that pup. It will do now. Be surprised what a few words. Turn good, honest folk into good, honest words. There's always some light on them. Because there are evil in the world. Shine bright, not burn. Hold fast against. Sure, many are there left. Long as tales are writing of. Did not simply burn. Generations after generations, tales as these. Tales of folks like yourself. Figuring. Make sure that someone always shines. I mean, there's a number of people that, or maybe they simply saw you, hadn't uttered a word to her. What they tell of you. Would see their own tale told in another sense of strong. Shine bright. Don't let that power burn away your good soul, good self, your principles. Like this is me. Like I hadn't into that sentence until I got to that word, and then it fell away. um,
Real, fair, and valid.
but listen to me. I got your mail. I don't need to be letting the power you hold corrupt you, burn away your true self, paving the way for ambitions beyond that which any mortal or otherwise be striving for. Listen, old man. Or do. If you ever figure coming back, it's a meal.
Questcat, bring the wise old warrior some ale.
Ding.
Like
Add that to the
the
quest log.
yeah. And he just kind of chuckles, winks in like a wholesome way at all of you, and then just goes back to whatever he was doing in his room.
Take your advice, I suppose.
And you head south
Mhm.
until you have to make camp, and then we call the session there 'cause everyone's tired.
Yeah. It's good to be back at this, but damn, we're EP this week.
EP.
Yeah, it's been a while. Gotta get
Yeah.
that energy.
Yeah.
Uh,
To be
Thankfully,
fair, in my case, I fell asleep and I woke up like literally just as it became 2 o'clock,
huh.
which is when we start. For
yeah. I mean, it's been a day, and I'm ready to just close my eyes and let it be over.
me.
I'm glad we did get together to play.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of what you attempted and said and stuff kind of just, brought so much improv from me, and it made for a fun session.
Yeah.
Like going
It's-
off what you say, and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's have that work. And then this would
Yeah,
happen because
always
of
have
that, and
fun
that would
with
happen
y'all.
because of that, and that would happen because of that. And then, yeah. Anyway, let's go raid Baffy the Sappy. The edition
Yeah.
that we do on D&D Dragonfall days that hasn't happened in a long time. And as always, please be good to yourself, excellent to each other, and critical hit your enemies. Until next time. Mwah.
Bye.